What's up with it? It's your boy Nitty back with another reading. This gonna be a reading for it's all signs. Well, I was about to say it's a reading for a certain sign, and I was about to make one up. It's a reading for nobody in particular. Excuse me. Can we do it this way? Can we do it this way? Yeah. What's up, Marie? Marie is always first. Go, Marie. Hey there, Kim Priestess. Hey, Fair Allen. What's up with you? Hey, Jewel. I ain't see you in there, Jewel. Jewel, what are you doing? What are you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see y'all. Glad to see y'all. Hey, SP22. What's up with it? This was like an on the fly. I was going to do one of the topics that we already kind of like lined up, but they was pick a card. So I was like, wait a minute. I need to do an all signs today. So I just came up with this topic on the fly. I was listening to an astrology podcast, and then it just came to me, and I was like, all right, let's just go with that. You know what I mean? So here we are. Hey, Juicy Intuition. So it just came to me. Hey, ML. Hey, Danny. It just popped into my head. Like, this is a smart idea. Do that, Noonie. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Let's get it out of the way. How y'all feeling tonight? Where's C-Mac at? I ain't see C-Mac. Where's C-Mac at? C-Mac, you up in this jank? Is you up in here? Hey, Cody Bear. Cody Blackbird. Where's C-Mizzle? Hey there, Linus Kitty. Oh, yeah, he is. C-Mizzle, what up? I see you. All right, y'all. I didn't even see all my folks was up in here. Y'all up in here early. So, are we going forward or backwards today? I think it's forward. I think we go forward today. See, you didn't get no sleep last night? I got some sleep last night for once. I was excited about that. Hey there, Lunadia. All right. So I did them before I got here. All right. Yeah, so we are going forward today, y'all. I believe we're going forward. Let me make sure. What was the last one? Good things coming your way. Good. Responded. And we are. Cancer got started early, actually. No, actually, we're going backwards. Hold on. Yeah, we're going backwards. Oh, shit, we're going backwards. Oh, shit. All right, now I'm excited now. Hype. It's on. Because even though I'll be doing the work, I'll be feeling like, damn, we got to wait forever to get around the Capricorn. Damn. And then all my placements are like towards the end anyway. So I was like, oh, my gosh. Come on, bro. Come on, sis. Let's get these other signs out the way. You know what I mean? I love all the signs, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get to my reading and hurry up and get it out the way. All right. Yeah, we're going backwards. Oh, man. You sound like Swiper from what's my girl named? Dora the Explorer. Oh, man. We're going backwards. Yes, we're going backwards, Linus Kitty. Backwards. All right. Let's get started. So we ain't got to wait that long. Okay. So, Pisces. Hey there, Steffi Brown. Come on back then later, Juicy. I feel you. I'm with y'all. I'll be like that too. Like, man, I ain't waiting around for that. I'm with you. FK Slay, what up? All right, so who's being drawn towards you? All right, so this could be somebody who stays a short distance from y'all. Could be an Aries. All right, so this is somebody who maybe you guys don't see it going nowhere, or they don't really. Yeah, there we go. We got Death in Reverse. So this is somebody who wants to compete for your attention or wants to show you that they have value. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Leo, Scorpio. All right, somebody from a distance. Now, if it's somebody who you guys had an ending with, it didn't really quite close out. The cycle didn't really close out. And this is somebody who's fighting to keep the relationship from fully ending between y'all. So this is somebody who's about to they're about to pull out their best tricks, all right? They're about to really get active shortly. So there's maybe somebody who does like a lot of petty games with you guys. Maybe they bring a little bit of drama into your life when they come. It also kind of seems like either they make you compete with other people or they're about to compete with you about to compete with other people for you. I also feel like this is somebody who like says a lot of feisty shit or likes to like start trouble, starts drama at times. They like a little petty back and forth. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I got Virgo here. So some of y'all, somebody who you guys feel like isn't going to work out, or somebody who feels like if they come forward, it may not work out between y'all. So they don't really want to put a lot of effort into it, but we want to have sex with y'all because we got the lovers here with the Tower. So some of y'all may unexpectedly have sex with this person, or they may unexpectedly get vulnerable with y'all. So like if it's not like in a romantic sense, then it's going to be somebody who's going to get vulnerable with you and maybe tell you something that they wouldn't tell other people around them. You know what I mean? So just maybe somebody you guys meet in passing. If it's one of those moments, you know what I mean? You may have used to work with, because we got the Page of Pentacles, you may have used to work with them, or you guys once had some type of connection before, a previous connection, one of the two. And if it was a previous connection, it's one of those hot, steamy, passionate, sexual connections. But like, we don't go nowhere. It just be like, we have all these feelings and all this lust and all this desire to move the situation forward, but we don't. It always stops. All right. So it seems like it's somebody you guys may run over a similar pattern because of that Eight of Pentacles, which gives me like a repetitive type of energy. Even though it's in reverse, it's somebody who wants to break that pattern between y'all. So I guess they want to do something for y'all. They're going to try to do something cordial or try to be friendly. Somebody who feels like they missed out on an opportunity with y'all. What it is they feel inadequate compared to whatever options or opportunities you guys are dealing with. They feel like they don't really match up, or they feel like it's hard to really get your attention, to like, you know, prove them. Not even say prove themselves, because they don't. It's not like they want to prove themselves. It's just that like competition maybe makes them weary, because they may feel like, you know, that you got some good options, you got some good choices. They may feel like you're very attractive. Like it's going to be hard winning Pisces over. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's somebody who wants to throw their hat in the ring. I will say that. It's somebody who wants to throw their hat in the ring with you guys. But at the same time, either they're not over a previous relationship, because we do got the so some of y'all, they may be using you guys, they may be feeling drawn to y'all because y'all may be like a rebound for some of y'all. Some of y'all may be a rebound, because there's somebody who is looking for somebody with minimal effort, somebody who they don't have to put a whole lot of energy, time into. They don't want to fix her upper. There's somebody who doesn't want to have to fix anybody. So they don't want to have to like do any of your work. If it's a man, he doesn't want to have to pay any of your bills. He doesn't want to have to fix your tire, none of that shit. If it's a woman, she don't have to cook your meals. She don't have to fold your laundry. She don't have to do none of that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm back, yo. It was my daughter called me for no reason. My bad, y'all. My daughter. All right, so yeah, so anyway, what they're looking for is a sexual encounter, or somebody who they can like have intimacy with, not really somebody that they can really build anything with. So they don't really see it going for like far, but they do want to have the experience. So some of y'all are seeing this as like a short-term pleasure or short-term experience, maybe something that's better than their previous relationship. They kind of feel that way about you guys, like you're better than who I was just with. So you may be like a step up to this person in whatever way. You know what I mean? Some of y'all could be sexually, some of y'all could be like the effort that y'all put in. Some of y'all could be that the fact that you guys are maybe more attractive in a way, or you have more influence or something. You just seem to have something that the person that they just left doesn't have, if they left somebody. If they didn't leave anybody, this is somebody who's looking to build a relationship, but it's going to be more superficial, casual. You know what I mean? It may be some of y'all may be long distance, short distance. Kind of seems like y'all don't live together. So short distance could be like y'all live in the same neighborhood, same city. We just don't live together. I kind of get that vibe too. And it seems like it doesn't go anywhere, because they don't really want to put no real effort to building intimacy and trust. They just want to have sex. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who's a personal trainer, somebody who has like an active lifestyle. They may be into like sports, or used to play sports, or they work out, or they're very creative. They could be very creative in a way. You know what I mean? Like just somebody who's not afraid to get their hands dirty. So I kind of feel like they may be also like a gardener, or also be somebody that's just has like a little hobby or skill that they're like really getting interested in, or really like excited about. So they're maybe like starting to express it a little bit more. So maybe they're posting or something if they do online, or they're like, I don't know, if they, whatever creative project they would have got into, they're starting to express it a little bit more. They don't really have confidence in it. So that might be how you know them too. Like they're getting started, but like, I don't know if it's going to work. So they're in that type of energy. And they feel the same way about this connection between y'all. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know what I'm going to do. They don't know, you know what I mean? But they are going to put some type of effort. Just it's like they're going to throw their hat in the ring, but it's like just a little bit. It's not like they're going out. They're not going out of their way. That's what I'm trying to say. This person is not going to go out of their way to like build intimacy and trust with y'all. So They just feel like they missed out on that chance to really like show you that they're interested, they're like, you know, attracted to you. All right, so it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Aries. I just seen that Knight of Cups, so that could be a Pisces. So there's maybe somebody who's sometimey when it comes to love. They have unrealistic expectations. That's what it is. They have unrealistic expectations about their partners, about relationships. They could be very superficial too. Like if it's a woman, she only wants men maybe who have money, who pay bills, or men who spend money in general, or men who like just kind of live up to a certain aesthetic that she's looking for. Same thing with the men. These tend to be like very superficial, where they want you to be very attractive, thick body, slim body, whatever. They kind of look for those features. You know what I mean? So somebody who isn't really looking to build a long-term connection. That's what I want y'all to know. So it's going to be most likely a short term if you guys even indulge. All right. So yeah, I gave y'all signs. That was that for that. Yo, I got a new mic, y'all, but some dummy at the factory gonna put tape on the bottom of the microphone. You know, like, so like they be in this little case, right? And then you put them in there, and then there's like a little charger port. Now some dummy at the factory gonna decide to put tape on the little parts that would have attached to the charger part. So I had it on the charger. I had it plugged in for like 2 hours. I come back and it's like 100%. I'm like, oh shit! I get ready to start the live, and then I look and I see that it's not even charged up, and then I realize they got tape on this shit. So this whole time it's just been sitting in there doing nothing. So it's okay. It is what it is. But tomorrow that new mic going to jump. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what that new mic do. Who cousin? My cousin? I'm talking about my cousin? You talking about me, Majesty? All right, anyway. Aquarius. Who's being drawn to you right now? Who's being born? Who's being born? Who's being drawn towards you right now? All right. Yeah, like why would they do that dumb shit? All right. So it could be Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Sag. All right, so this is somebody who either you guys couldn't get on the same page with, so it may have been like circumstances outside of the connection that kind of keep you guys apart, which could be anything. It could be race, age, distance, status, job, just some type of circumstance that's keeping you guys from being together or interacting with each other. You guys do interact with them from time to time because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So sometimes you guys are around each other, but maybe not that often. Because we got Three of Swords here, you guys may not talk if you guys are around each other. Somebody you guys had a separation or ending with, but it was just bad timing for y'all. Maybe they were going through something, or you were going through something, or something like that. But this is somebody who's hoping to run into you or encounter you again, this time so they can be vulnerable. All right, so it could be a Libra, could be a Leo. Yeah, there we go. We got 7 of Wands. So this is going to be somebody who's going to be trying to prove themselves or be trying to stand out to you shortly, trying to put in a whole lot of energy, fight for the connection. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Leo. So it's somebody who's active. They always stay busy. They do a lot of shit busy. So this maybe somebody has like an unusual schedule. You never really know when they're going to be there, when they're going to do this, when they're going to do that. They seem to be busy bee. All right. This is somebody who's fortunate. They are fortunate in some ways, but maybe they don't really see it because it kind of seems like they just like after maybe one goal or after one milestone or after one success, they just keep working. So you never really notice that something has changed for them or that they've come up, you know what I mean? But it's somebody who's like consistent. So there's some level of consistency with them. Some of y'all are gonna be a friend that's trying to like make the transition into romance with y'all. You know what I mean? They're trying to prove that they are attracted or that they do desire something between y'all. So they may be putting in more effort, putting in more time, more energy. You know what I mean? I was gonna say responding faster, but that's not what a Knight of Pentacles is. But with the 7 of Wands, I kind of feel like it. Maybe they are responding a little faster, or they are putting in a little bit more consistency with you guys, like reaching out a little bit more, sending you stuff. This would be somebody who tries to send you pictures, send you memes, send you reels, sends you money, Cashapp you. Maybe they you guys do business with them or have done some type of business interactions, or maybe you gave them money. Maybe like if you're a man, maybe you're on like child support or alimony, or this is somebody who's getting child support, alimony in a way, or they're getting some type of payment, settlement, something like that. It's some type of benefit that this person has had. So in the past, this may have been somebody who didn't see you guys as beneficial, or you guys didn't see them as beneficial. What I will say is they've stepped their game up, because we got the Seven of Wands here. That Seven of Wands is an elevation. So they've stepped their game up in some way. So this is somebody who's going to put forth a lot more energy, a lot more time. What up, Trey Trey? A lot more, I was going to say spontaneity too. So you may just run into them unexpectedly, and they're going to be trying to present an opportunity for you guys to do something together, maybe work together. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they feel like you guys got unfinished business together, or that you guys got something that's left between y'all that's unsaid. So there's somebody who's probably leaving the door open for the connection between y'all to resume itself. But maybe at the time when you guys were dealing with each other, nothing really happened. So if this is a past person, you guys maybe didn't even like end off like even giving each other clarity, because it's a Piscean energy. So sometimes it could be like, we don't even know what's going on. It seems whimsical. Like, how do they feel? How do I feel? I don't even know why I feel this way. So this is someone who maybe is like now starting to question the emotions that they have for you. Maybe starting to like dig a little deeper. So this is somebody who wants to, somebody wants to get to know you deeper. That's why they're feeling drawn towards y'all. They feel like there's more that's not being said between y'all, and they kind of want to like dig it out of you. You know what I mean? So like this could be like through interacting with you more. Like, how do you feel about me? Like, what's so like, you know, where you see this going? They may not say that, you know what I mean? But like they suddenly realize something about y'all with this tower. So they may have had some type of rude awakening or some type of aha moment that just like struck them, that made them start realizing like, you know what? I really want to put some time in with Aquarius. I really want to like invest with Aquarius. I really want to, you know, maybe fight for Aquarius. You know what I mean? Prove that I'm interested. And this is like a real proof that I'm interested. With the Seven of Wands, are really proving it. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, it's an eventually type of energy too, because we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's an eventually type of energy. They're going to come eventually, whenever that is for them. So it could be Aries, Scorpio. They may just unexpectedly pop up on you guys, or you may unexpectedly run into them in some way. You know what I mean? It's like you guys kind of get aligned at a moment where you just didn't see it. I got Capricorn here. So some of y'all, somebody you guys are leaving the door open for, but you guys are also trying to let go of, or trying to like detach yourselves from, but it's kind of hard because we got Ten of Swords and we got the Devil here. Ten of Swords in reverse, which just means that you keep playing the same situation over, or they do. So it's either them. They may also have some type of addictions, or like they're working through addictions, healing addictions, which could be anything. It could be drinking. It could be gambling, because we got the Wheel of Fortune here. So it could be gambling. It could be smoking. It could be drinking. It could be sexual. It could be eating. It could be social media. Maybe they TikTok too much. It could be anything. They have some type of addiction that they're trying to work through right now. So this is somebody who normally maybe be by themselves. They disassociate a lot. They don't really seem to talk to a lot of people. They be always on their phone. That's what it is. Maybe they always are on their phone, or they send a lot of text messages. They text a lot. There's somebody who doesn't like to let people know how much they're bothered, or how much they're disappointed, or like if this is somebody who you guys have already dealt with before, then it's giving that vibe of them like still not wanting you to know like how much it's disappointing them that y'all didn't work out, that y'all haven't gotten past a certain point when it comes to the relationship. Maybe you guys keep going over the same blockages, running into the same issues. Because if it's a past person, it's like, it was a bad time in the past, but like, how many bad times did we have? Like, how many times do we got to keep going over this fuck shit? And you ain't get it right yet. With the Ten of Swords, like, we're beating a dead horse. We've done this enough times. How many times you want to keep doing this? But they want to do it again. So this is somebody who feels drawn to y'all to do it again. They feel like this time it's their turn to be on top of the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe before it was your turn, they felt like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. So this time they feel like it's their time. This time they feel like they have the overall advantage and the connection. So they're going to put more energy into it, because they really feel like either they're going to feel like you're very obsessive over them, or that you're very attracted to them. And that's what's going to make them feel like they have the advantage in the connection. It's going to come through a talk, because we got the Eight of Wands, and we got the Ten of Swords. So it's going to come through a conversation, or uncomfortable conversation, but it's not really uncomfortable. It's just one that like, we don't normally have these type of conversations, but it's like, it's lingering in the air. I know that there's something that we need to say to each other, but we just haven't said it. So they're going to bring up some type of conversation between y'all. It could be one that you guys maybe had before, but you shut it down. Or it could be one that they had before, but like they shut it down. One or two. Something like that. I get the vibe of like being shut down. You know what I mean? It just wasn't the time. It's just not the time. So anyway, they're trying to turn things back around in their favor this time. All right, so it could be a Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces. All right. Hey there, Pisces moon. How you doing? Hey now. All right. Let's see. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. All right. So Capricorn. Who's being drawn towards you right now? Hey there, Supernova. Yeah, that's a Leo. That's definitely a Leo. But I notice all fixed signs be like that too. They're very similar. Anyway, Capricorn, who's being drawn towards you right now? All right, it's a Leo. All right, so this could be somebody you guys are having power struggles with, or somebody who's having a power struggle with you. It could be somebody you guys are either holding back from, or they're holding back from you. Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups, but this is somebody who's either leaving the door open for y'all, or you're leaving the door open for them. Could be a Pisces. All right, so I also want to say it's maybe somebody who is good with animals, good with dogs, good with cats. Maybe they have a cat, maybe they have a dog, or they like a horse trainer. That might be like out the way. I don't know, but they seem to have some type of natural skill and ability that they use to take advantage of people. It may just be being very persuasive. All right, could be an Aries, could be a Aquarius. So this is somebody who's a roamer, free-spirited type of person. They do as they please. They come and go as they please. If it's a relationship from a past person, yeah, because we got Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this may be somebody who you guys haven't got the relationship off the ground yet. They kind of come and go as they please. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hey there, Renita. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so this is somebody who's very flirty too. And they're cute. They're cute. They have like a soft face, gentler features. Very playful, kind of funny too. And I say kind of funny because the Page of Cups. So like they're not like the most, you know, I don't know. They're not like the most gifted when it comes to telling jokes and shit. But like they can make you chuckle. So it will be somebody who can make you chuckle. They may be an artist or have some type of like artistic skill or ability. They don't really trust in it just yet because we got the Strength in reverse. So this may be somebody who doesn't have the confidence just yet to take a risk, but they are. So even though they don't feel like they can make anything happen between y'all, they're just going to take some type of random risk to see what can happen between y'all with this Ace of Pentacles. So they want to offer the opportunity just out of nowhere too. All right. So it's maybe somebody's going to either take a trip towards y'all, or you guys going to randomly take a trip towards them or randomly encounter them. Four of Wands. Yeah. All right. So this maybe either they have a house or it's somebody who's like, I want to say a party guy, a party girl. Hey, give me that, what's that one song? Because I was hearing that one song. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have fun. So even if it's a guy, it's somebody who just likes to have fun. They like to have experiences. They like to go on trips. They like to just do random shit. They're kind of reckless. You know what I mean? Somebody who just like takes action and then thinks later, like, oh, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Well, you're already here. So it's somebody who just does that. Some of y'all, they maybe recently moved into a new place, so maybe it could be also that too. If not, this may be somebody who's new to the environment. I kind of get that vibe too. This may be somebody who's new to your environment who just feels drawn to you guys, like, oh shit, you guys are attractive. So maybe they're just coming in from town, because the Fool kind of gives me a vibe of just coming in for town, and the Four of Wands is like a homecoming or a reunion. So it's maybe somebody who's coming back in town for like a reunion, a family function. You hear me? Noonie with the tunes. You hear me? So they may be coming in for like a family function or like a school graduation, or they're coming in for something. It's somebody who's coming out of town, it seems like. If they're not coming out of town, and this is somebody who just be on the go. When they feel like going, they go. Also, it seems like somebody who's very materialistic, because we got the devil here too. So it could be a Capricorn. They're materialistic. They may have a very sexual nature about them that they restrain though. It's somebody who is trying to restrain, maybe being overly sexual with you guys. So there's some type of attraction between y'all. With the Four of Wands, you guys have a mutual attraction, but I guess they're looking to ground the connection between y'all, but I kind of feel like they don't, because this is somebody who seems to be like on the go when they want to be. Like as they just kind of like pop in when they want. So some of y'all is going to be somebody who feels drawn to y'all because of sex or because of your material. Like maybe you guys are successful, maybe you guys have status, maybe you guys are, I don't know. It just seems that they find you guys to also either be very attractive or sexually attractive, or they just desire something that you have. But with the Four of Wands here, I kind of feel like it's attraction. They just don't feel confident that's going to go anywhere. We got Two of Swords reversed too. So somebody who you guys also have the same principles, values. So like you guys agree with each other about like a lot of shit. So that's probably why this person would want to take a risk. They just don't know if they have what it takes to like have control, because it's somebody who has control issues. They like to like have something over their partners, or they like to have some type of like tool in a way with the relationship where they can like maneuver the relationship how they want to. Just somebody who's used to having control in their relationships. So with you, they don't feel like they have that. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, they're trying to detach from you, but with the Two of Swords here, they don't really want to detach or get away from y'all. You know what I mean? They just kind of want you guys. They just want you guys to act right. Like, goddamn, Capricorn, just act right. Just do what I want you to do. Why can't you do that? But like I said, it seems to be somebody who's like free-spirited, just on the go when they want to. So this may be somebody who just kind of pops up when they want sex, or when they want to be entertained, or when they want fun, or some shit like that. They just kind of around for the moment. Again, kind of like Pisces. So did we have Pisces earlier? I don't know. Maybe we did. But it's giving that vibe of like, I just want to be around for the experience, for fun, and just, you know what I mean? They want to have a connection, but like, I mean, we do got the Hierophant here with the Four of Wands, and we got the Emperor. So some of y'all, they do want to have a connection. For some of y'all, this means that this is somebody who works in the government or has like a leadership position where they have status and influence over others. You know what I mean? They're in control of maybe other people's resources, how other people do it. They may be like a gold standard at their job, or they may be like the gold standard in something, in some way. Yeah, this could be like one of the, if it's a past partner, it's one of those partners that you kind of ranked up higher. Like, oh, I like this person. This is one of my favorite exes, or this is one of my favorite sneaky links, or whatever y'all had going on. It's one of those. All right. If not, I don't know. They could be. The devil doesn't give me a celebrity, but maybe this is somebody who has some type of influence status. They may be a celebrity. I just get like a very sexual person. Even if they don't openly express it with y'all, they have like a sexual desire to either take a risk with you guys and maybe meet up, go somewhere, connect, come to your house, you come to their house randomly. Some shit like that. They're feeling drawn to y'all, but this is somebody who's holding back right now because they don't feel confident that they'll be able to like persuade you to do it. All right. So it could be a Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Aries again. A lot of Aries energy. You guys got a lot of Aries people around y'all right now. Okay. They may be also very creative too, talented. They're talented. They just don't believe in their creative ability or don't believe in their natural talent, their natural abilities. You know what I mean? So they may have an issue with like drug addiction or something, because we got the Strength in reverse and the devil. So they have issues with like their willpower, issues with their confidence, issues with like material and like, you know, controlling their lust, or controlling their, you know, I don't know, I was gonna say their bodily organs. So it could even be that. All right. So anyway, Sagittarius. Who is it? So this may be somebody you guys let go of. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we got the Death. So that's a Libra and that's a Scorpio. So it could be a Scorpio, or it could be a relationship that you guys didn't get that far with because this person maybe was a little bit distant, a little bit detached. This could be somebody who's acting like they don't care. It could be a Scorpio. Somebody who's acting like they don't care if they don't hear from you, if you guys don't talk. It could be an Aries, it could be Aquarius. So there's somebody who's wanted to take a risk towards y'all before the relationship is fully over. They're looking to heal it and then renew the connection. All right, so it could be a Leo, could be a Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius. So if somebody wants to take a random risk towards y'all before the situation fully comes to an end. They don't want you to make a decision on them just yet. In fact, they want you to start it over. Like, let's start it over. Let's forgive. You know, sweep it under the rug. There's a higher purpose to us being in each other's lives. You need to know there's a reason I'm here. Because we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who always thinks they're right. So this is somebody who may feel like, you know, maybe overly confident that they have this in the bag in some way. You know what I mean? So they may feel like, oh, if I just come back, then Sagittarius will want me. You know what I mean? They're kind of like overly conceited, where they just kind of feel like this is going to happen. It's going to work in my favor. It's going to do what I want it to do if I come back. So if I come back, Sag's going to want me because the Queen of Wands is a baddie or a very handsome person. So they just imagine that, all right, when I show up, because they see themselves as a big deal. And you may see them as a big deal too because of the temperance. So somebody comes from like a more tropical area or a warmer climate, or somebody who's on vacation. Maybe they went somewhere tropical. Maybe they were just on vacation. Maybe they traveled recently or some shit like that. They seem to have like a very pleasurable, relaxed life. So I don't know. Maybe they don't do too much. Maybe because they're very attractive, their life is easy. You know what I mean? Like because they, you know, people find them to be handsome or attractive or beautiful. People just kind of go out their way for them. This is somebody who's used to that. That's what they expect. People to go out of their way for them. So this is somebody who's like wanting to take a risk towards you and kind of catch you off guard with them maybe approaching you, because then they feel like they would have some type of leverage, or at least they feel like the vibes between y'all would be a little bit more. Maybe they feel like the playing ground will be equal in some way. They're like, if I take the risk, then it's like kind of putting the ball back on my court. And they kind of already assume that it's going to work. There we go, Capricorn. So we got Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. Again, another free-spirited, random-ass type of person, too. They're very unpredictable, really chaotic, too. So, like, when this person comes in, they just be doing stuff that maybe, like, shakes you up a little bit or triggers you. I think this person may trigger your the instability in when it comes to relationships. Like, maybe you guys always had partners that you were more stable than, or triggers, they trigger like the need for change. Like this is somebody who comes into your life because you know that you need the change, but like maybe you don't really feel ready for it. So this is somebody who's like trying to like force it in a way, but like in a more peaceful way. They're not going to come off as like too aggressive. It's going to come off as a more peaceful, chill. They be in your environment. I will say that. So this is somebody who travels. They be in your area from time to time. They just be around. You know what I mean? I just kind of feel like they unexpectedly want to reach out, unexpectedly want to take a risk towards you to try to fix the connection between y'all. Could be a Leo. They want to fix the connection between y'all. I got an attractive partner. This may be somebody who's sexually frustrated, which is probably the reason why they're taking the risk between y'all, towards y'all. Because some of y'all may be like, rock the bed like that. You might have really been putting it down. They're like, shit, I miss Sag. Sag was slinging that thing, or she was, you know what I mean, putting it on me. They kind of miss that, you know what I mean? So this is somebody who kind of has like an outdated way of doing things. Maybe they no longer have the control over you that they once did. That's why they want to come back, because they want to have that type of control with the devil and the strength. They want to have some type of control over you guys. They may have also like kicked an addiction, if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get that vibe too. Definitely slinging that thing. Silent Priestess, definitely. All right, I think they got like a little hobby that they're really skilled at too, because we got the strength here. And this one, they're about like fixing, and they're working on like a DIY project. So it's maybe somebody who's good at like fixing stuff. They can take their own initiative to do what they want to do. This is somebody who doesn't need other people micromanaging them. They don't need other people to tell them what to do. They don't like other people to tell them what to do either. They just kind of do what they want to do when they want to do it. And that might have been the unpredictability or the instability in the relationship. Because you're like, yo, you're not being consistent. I'm showing up. I'm doing X, Y, Z, and you not. So for some of y'all, this may be somebody who cheated. Because we got the Queen of Wands reverse, which could be the other woman or the other man. So there's maybe somebody who like cheated at one time, because the devil in this one is a fuck boy or a fuck girl. So there's maybe somebody who's like super sexual, used to getting a lot of attention, used to having their way when it comes to connections, used to convincing people or persuading people to do what they want. It's like it's like taking candy from a baby with this person. They're like, I can do what I want to do. So they see themselves in that light, like, I just do what I want to do when I want to do it. And they feel like whenever I feel like popping up into your life, guess what, Sag? I'm about to pop up in your life, and you're gonna open me, you're gonna embrace me with open arms. That's how they feel. This is somebody who feels, so they find you guys, so they maybe feel like you guys aren't attracted to them anymore. And they may also feel like you guys are detached from them or got free of them now. So now that's where it is. It's like a blow to their ego. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's a blow to their ego. Like, how dare you? What made you think that you was going to able like to break free of me? Like, people never forget about me. I'm Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, like Capricorn. Like, how could you ever think that you were going to get over on me or get away from me? Like, you can't. So there's somebody's going to be trying to persuade you guys. And then we got a 7 of Wands behind the strength. So they're going to be trying to persuade you guys shortly to see their perspective. Then allow them to fix it. Allow them to prove themselves. Allow themselves to like fight for the connection. They feel like they're your best option or best opportunity. So they're so super confident that they your one or the one that you want, that this is why they act that way. So this is somebody who like comes and goes as they please. Whenever they want, they just pop up randomly. Anyway, so yeah, some of y'all are gonna try to renew the connection. If it's a person you're kind of still dealing with in some way, then they're gonna try to project some type of bigger picture to y'all being in the relationship. Like, there's a reason for you and I being together. You know what I mean? So, and if it's like a new person, this is somebody who's going to unexpectedly run into you, unexpectedly encounter y'all, and they're going to be looking for signs of attraction. You know what I mean? So they may be like holding conversations with y'all, talking about shit that really doesn't matter, but stuff that does entail to whatever's going on with whatever y'all doing. They're just going to be holding random conversation with you. That's how you'll know them. Random conversation. They're going to look like somebody who you would find to be sexually attractive and appealing, but they also may be like overly aggressive, too self-confident. You may feel like this person is cocky. You're like, who the fuck you think you are? Especially if it's a new person. You're like, what? You think you got it like that? You may feel this way about this person because they are a big deal. So maybe to you, they're a big deal because this quarter with the judgment being here, this is one of those connections where it feels like there's a purpose for this person being in your life. So most likely they're going to try to restart the connection with the past. Anyway, Aries, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Leo, and a Leo again. So somebody also is going to be trying to keep you busy. So this somebody who's trying to keep, they're going to try to keep, this is going to be somebody who's going to probably be like a sex fiend, or be trying to sex y'all to sleep, trying to like, you know what I mean? Or tempt you into sex. Like, they're going to try to keep you busy with either sex or keep you busy with stuff that they think that you really want, whatever that may be. Whatever it was that you wanted, they're going to try to keep you busy with it. So if you wanted them to clean up, if you wanted them to fix your heater, they're gonna do all that. They're gonna be real busy trying to keep up. You know, keep you from like maybe seeing other people. That's what this person is about, and that's why they're feeling drawn towards y'all. They probably missed the sex for some of y'all. All right, so Scorpio, you don't gotta hate it here. You ain't gotta hate it here. All right, some of y'all's gonna be a content creator. Could be a Virgo, Gemini, Cancer. If it's not a content creator, could be an Aries. If it's not a content creator, it's somebody who's very skilled with their hands. They may be a cook, maybe a celebrity cook. If they're not a celebrity cook, they just may be very skilled with their hands in some type of set. Or good at writing, good at talking, maybe rapping, maybe writing letters or doing something of the sense like that. All right, just somebody who also knows how to make things happen on their own. They're very independent. And their ways always work. There we go. We got 8 of Swords. That's self-sufficient. So it's somebody who's very self-sufficient, knows how to do things on their own. They figure out their own problems. They don't bring issues to anybody else. They sit on it. They kind of like sit in it until they either figure it out or until shit goes, you know what I mean, goes worse. So then you know about it then. You feel me? so it's one of those. Could be a Cancer. So some of y'all is somebody who you guys have broken up with, but maybe the connection between y'all is still a little confusing because we got the 8 of Swords with the 2 of Cups in reverse. So it may still be a little confusing because maybe you guys are like in the relationship, but like not in the relationship. But like there's maybe there's not like the feelings anymore, but like you guys may still do like relationship shit. So it kind of gives that vibe. They're feeling drawn towards you guys to try to talk things out. All right. So this is somebody who's still thinking about you guys and they're kind of wondering, are you thinking about me? That's why this person is coming back. So it could be a Cancer. And I said coming back. So maybe it is a past person coming back. But if not, it's somebody who's recently left a relationship and they don't see no other good options, but they feel drawn to you. And it may be because you guys are either independent or because they feel like you guys wouldn't notice their red flags. They feel like you guys would look past their red flags because they're very attractive. Because we got the Ace of Wands. So this may be somebody who's very attractive and into people for superficial reasons. With this 8 of Swords, they don't really get into deep connections. You guys don't really have deep talks. Could be a Taurus. You guys don't really have deep talks. In fact, this is somebody who thinks that they're better than a lot of people. You know what I mean? So they act in a way that's like, I'm not going to say overly confident, but acts in a way where if you don't look how they expect you to look, or you don't talk how they expect you to talk, or you don't act how they expect you to act, or you don't think how they expect you to act, then they see themselves as better than you in that way. You know what I mean? And they probably don't even acknowledge you. They won't even notice you. They won't talk to you. Any of that shit. All right. So this is somebody who's good at ignoring people. So maybe you're ignoring them or they're ignoring you. All right. We got Knight of Cups. So they're going to be, you got an offer from them. Yep. Could be Aquarius. So some of y'all are going to be trying to renew the connection between y'all, or they're going to try to present some type of like fantasy about what the relationship between y'all could really become. This is somebody who's now starting to see you in a more attractive light with this, with the Star and the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who's now starting to see you as more attractive in some way. Some of y'all, it could be because of popularity, because of the stars here. It could be because some of y'all are popular. Maybe you're popular online. Maybe because of your body. Maybe some of y'all model. Maybe some of y'all just be taking fire-ass pics. You know what I mean? The Knight of Cups only shows up when they find you to be attractive. Like you fit the social standard of beauty to this person. So you fit some type of social standard or social conduct when it comes to like how people should be acting in this person's mind. So that's why they like you. So if you didn't act like that, they would never acknowledge you. They would never notice you. They would never speak to you. It'd be very hard to get anything out of this person. So now for some of y'all, this may be somebody who just got out of jail, because I got to look at the obvious, which has to do with the 8 of Cups. I mean, 8 of Swords in reverse. So some of y'all, they could have gotten out of jail. And if they did get out of jail, guess what? They ready to fuck. With that Ace of Wands, there's somebody who got a whole lot of energy, and they want you because you're super attractive. You know what I mean? We do got the Chariot, but I don't know. So with the Chariot, it does mean that the connection could move forward. It could progress. I don't know where it's going to progress to, because after that, we got the Page of Pentacles and then the Sun. So like in the end, they may let you down, but like it would be a hell of an experience. So they may rock your world, you know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, it may not be what you thought it would be. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who has a reputation, a solid reputation. All right. They may also have a nice car, nice vehicle, because I see the Chariot with the Star. So they may have a nice car, nice vehicle, or just have like a stellar public image where everybody that sees them just seems to be drawn towards them. People are drawn to them. So they're drawn to you because maybe they see that same those same attributes in you. With this 8 of Swords, it's like they want to figure you out. They want to kind of like get to know you. You know what I mean? You guys may be like mirroring each other in a way with this Gemini energy. You may be mirroring each other in a way. Like maybe they talk to you and then they hear, because sometimes I think of Gemini as being somebody who eavesdrops. So if you guys aren't talking to each other, then maybe they heard. They can either hear from other people or maybe they're just around and they heard. You know what I mean? It's a very creative and persuasive type of person too. They're charming. They're nice to talk to. They have a nice voice. Got the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Cups. They're nice to talk to. They may write you songs, write you poems. Maybe they like gas you up in some way. They make you feel like you can do anything. Anything's possible. They make you feel like anything's possible. And that's what this person is fitting to do. They're fitting to make it seem like anything's possible between y'all. You know what I mean? So they may be looking at this relationship as like the one, like the end all be all in a way. Like this could be the relationship that takes me to the next level. So they may be looking at you guys as a step up from the previous relationships, or they're looking at you guys as possibly a star, like, you know, celebrity wise, or they're looking at you guys as like one of a kind. Like everybody around you is not like you, but you're attractive. You know what I mean? And I know that if I have you, you'd be like, so some of y'all's like I always think of it as like being somebody who's like not from your town, not from your city. Let's say that you date a guy or a woman who's from like another city, and then you bring them here. It's fun because you know none of these bums and sisters have ever gotten this guy or this girl. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool, knowing that none of my exes and none of my friends and none of my enemies and none of my people who I don't know, don't like, have ever gotten with this person. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who seems like nobody that you know has ever been with them. You know what I mean? But they just end up partners for superficial reasons. So they like you either because you were generous, because I seen that Six of Pentacles earlier. Some of you are very generous, or you may be a level ahead of them or higher than them. So they may kind of look at you as that way, like, oh, this is a step up, and you may be popular in that way, or they're popular in that way, and they're also seeing that same type of energy from you. So they feel like you guys are higher ups. And together, we can just shine on other people. So they kind of want to do that together. So some of y'all, they're going to invite you guys to do something. You know what I mean? So they're trying to figure out exactly how to present it to y'all. With this Knight of Cups and this Page of Wands, they're trying to present it in a way that seems like exciting and like really convincing and makes it seem like it's worth your time, so you don't overthink it. They don't want you to have to overthink it, so they're probably going to try to play it up to be better than what it is, make it seem like they're way more excited than what they really are, you know what I mean, or like they're way more interested in it than what they really are, or they're way more passionate about it. But I think it's really just for sex again, if I'm really being honest. They may find your body to be very attractive with this star here. They may find your body to be very attractive, and I think it's your public reputation. So like I said, maybe some of y'all are untouchable or haven't been touched by a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what's really crazy? My phone is on Do Not Disturb. And for some reason, now everybody's calling me. And I know for sure they don't even want to talk to me about nothing. Like, what are you going to call me and say? What are you going to call me and say? Right now, at this time, at 7:45. What you want? All right. Anyway, so they're going to try to present some type of opportunity for y'all to do something together. It could be a joint project, could be anything. They want to do something together. With Three of Pentacles, they're planning to do something. This may be a creative person, an artist, a painter, a rapper, actor. You know what I'm saying? They do something along the lines of that. You know what I'm saying? Your wall phone or satellite phone. Who has that? Do Not Disturb does not work. All right, they are an attractive person though. I'm trying to tell you that. I get like a lighter skin complexion though. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with a lighter skin complexion or like a white person or Asian or Hispanic or somebody who seems lighter, but they could be darker. But I get like a lighter skin complexion. If they're not lighter, then they just kind of give off a more dainty vibe. You know what I mean? Could be dealing with Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Was that all the signs? I don't know. Maybe it was. All right. But anyway, they're going to try to persuade you guys to do something with them or be somewhere with them. So they may try to isolate you or get you to go somewhere where it's just y'all. Somewhere where it's just y'all together. You know what I mean? That's the intention. So, dang. Libra. Did I do these already? I did. I did that. I did the. Okay, we didn't do these. Libra. Who's being drawn towards you right now? Who's being drawn towards you right now? Could be a Sag, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody else, maybe somebody who's in school, and they may be afraid of like bothering you or afraid of annoying you or something like that. Somebody who's kind of worried. They fear being rejected by y'all. You know what I mean? So there's somebody who feels inadequate around you. Maybe they're younger than you. If they're not younger than you, they just kind of feel inadequate, like offering an opportunity or reaching out. Like they don't want to be rejected. They don't want to be blocked, or they don't want to be like pushed to the side, overlooked. All right, so this could be somebody who's very defensive at this point, or you're defensive towards. We got Knight of Wands. Wait, Daughter of Sticks has to do it. No, that's a Page of Wands. Because the Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Capricorn. All right, so this is somebody who plays games. So somebody who plays a lot of games here. And this is actually a Knight of Wands. So this is a Knight of Wands. I'm tripping, y'all. All right, so it's just a Sag or a Capricorn. Maybe somebody who's non-committal too. They're just here for the fun. They're just here for the snacks. All right, so this is somebody who doesn't really want to put a whole lot of energy into it. Now, some of y'all, if this is like this gives like a player vibe. So the Knight of Wands shows up. This means that somebody who finds you to be attractive. All right, this somebody who also feels like you'd be very interesting or very like exciting to deal with. Two of Pentacles is here, which means it's somebody who gives those not mixed signals. They give uncertainty in the relationship. So some of y'all, they may have recently left the relationship because we got a Seven of Cups here and the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. I kind of feel like either they left a relationship recently or there's somebody who's not ready to commit with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's not ready to commit, Seven of Cups. They may be living more like a player lifestyle or like a single lifestyle. They may have stuff going for themselves. Maybe a professional business person or somebody who just has like that professional light to themselves. Maybe they're just good with money. They spend a lot of money. So I will say that, you know what I mean? With the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, they may spend a lot of money, but they also get a lot of opportunities to make money. So I don't know if that's good for y'all. All right, but anyway, with the Seven of Cups here, in reverse too, somebody who definitely doesn't know what they want when it comes to love or when it comes to relationships. They just may see you as tempting, you know what I mean? Like an opportunity or experience that they want to indulge in. That's what I will say. So they're going to probably try to get you guys to present an opportunity for you guys to indulge in pleasure in some way. And maybe on their dime too. They may spend it or pay for it or use money as a way to tempt you for you guys to do something together as like maybe go on a date or use money as like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how like men be like, oh, what's your schedule like? People like, oh, I work this day, this day, this day. They be like, all right, well, I'll pay you for that day. And then you come hang out with me all day. You know what I mean? Like they try to tempt you in that way. Sometimes they give you an offer that's too good to be true. They may be trying to do that. For some of y'all, they're bouncing between one relationship with you. So maybe they have another connection already, but they're just kind of bouncing back and forth. You know what I mean? So it's maybe because we got the Knight of Wands here. This could be somebody who stays either they're a traveler or they stay at a distance, or it's somebody who's foreign. You know what I mean? So it gives like a vibe of either being foreign, they travel, or they're at a distance. Something like that. They seem to be passionate. They find you to be attractive, but this is somebody who's only looking for pleasure again. All right. Pleasure again. They may be also wanting to like have that connection where it seems like we're building because we got the tower here, but like the tower is always built on a faulty foundation. So this is somebody who wants to give the appearance of like we're building towards something, but like, you know, not really. You know what I mean? You just may be like a filler because maybe they just left a relationship or there's like a relationship that they have with somebody who maybe, maybe they're stringing them along, or this is somebody they have that maybe is like treating them as an option, or this would be somebody who's going to probably treat you like an option, or they did treat you like an option. If it's a past person, then they did treat you like an option. And they knew either which way, they're still trying to be a little bit more adaptable about like how they approach you this time. This time they want to make it seem like they're investing more. You know what I'm saying? So like the game changes up a little bit. That's what they're doing. This is somebody who's changed their game up a little bit. So now they're going to make it seem like they're investing more. And maybe they start pursuing you. Maybe they start chasing you. Maybe they start messaging you. Maybe it starts seeming like they're being more like persistent or more like excited to hear from you or talk to you. They're giving that vibe. It's the Seven of Cups though, which just means it's an illusion. You know what I mean? There's something that they're looking for. Some of y'all are just looking for maybe stability or to like possess you, because that Four of Pentacles is usually about possessiveness and kind of like protecting their investment. Ha! So some of y'all, if it's a past person, you've been doing this with them for a while. And that's why they're coming in, because the Knight of Wands sometimes can be somebody who shows up out of jealousy. Like if they think that other people are like gathering around you all of a sudden, now they want to show up and compete. Like, oh, I didn't know that these people liked you. Here I am. Hold on. Let me show you I'm better than these people. Let me put my cape on and get busy. Like, so it's one of those people. All right. They may also be very charming, very good at talking. So they may have a pleasant voice, maybe an accent, maybe. If they don't have an accent, they just have like a pleasant way of talking that like inspires you, makes you hype, makes you excited to hear from them. You like hearing them. You like talking to them. I would say that. You would like talking to them. All right. There's somebody who's like if it's a relationship though that y'all looking for, it's like a hit it and quit it type of situation. I ain't getting like with the King of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. It will give the illusion. Like if you guys just want the feeling, like the Seven of Cups can just be an experience. They call it the delusions of grandeur, where it just feels like that's my man or it feels like that's my girl. If you want that, well then this your guy, this your girl right here. It can make it feel like that, you know what I'm saying? But like it ain't that. If so, like if you were to like really do some digging, you would realize like, oh, you're just maybe one of a few or one of many, or they have something else going on that they're not really telling you. So yeah, you need to know that. All right. So yeah, they bounce back and forth between their options or their choices. They may deal with you on Wednesday and see Shirley on Tuesday, and then talk to Michael on Friday, and Deshaun on Saturday, or Bobby on Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like, they just kind of do their own little thing. All right, so you may kind of feel them as like somebody who plays games a lot, or tries to string you along, or just isn't fully investing into the connection. You may have run into them unexpectedly, or you will run into them unexpectedly. There's going to be some type of unexpected encounter that's going to make this person try to like hold you or keep you around for a little, I'm gonna say an extended period of time, but like, what is the extended period of time? Because it's not going to really be known. I guess just as long as they can get something out of the connection, then they're going to hang around. So as long as you're being generous, or as long as you're doing stuff or giving stuff to them, or as long as you guys are having sex, then they're going to stay around. You know what I mean? Like, just somebody who just wants the fun. They don't really want to have to like commit. You know what I mean? They don't know what they want. That's why. So they don't know what would fulfill them emotionally. They may just have a lot of different choices, and they're just kind of like sampling a little over here, a little bit over there. Oh, they got this that I like, but then this person over here does this that I like, but they don't do that. But damn, if I could just put them all together. So they got that vibe. Like, if I could just put all my guys or all my girls together, then I would have the perfect partner. All right, anyway, so it could be a Sag, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. I know they're rather unpredictable too. So I guess whenever they message you, or whenever you hear from them, or whenever you run into them, it's never when you expect to hear from them. Like, maybe you may have said something today, and then you hear something 3 days later, like, oh, hey, what up? You're like, oh, that was like 3 days ago. What do you want now? That was days ago. Ma'am, get. Sir, get. All right. So anyway, who we on now? Virgo. Who's feeling drawn towards you right now? Was it who's being drawn towards you, or who's feeling? Let me look at that again. Who's being drawn? Okay, who's being drawn towards you? That's what it was. I knew I wasn't tripping. Who's being drawn towards you right now? All right. So who's being drawn towards you right now? Again, we got the Knight of Wands. So somebody who's passionate about you guys. Somebody finds you guys to be attractive. This may be somebody who you guys are either finding attractive or find to be exciting. This may be a traveler, a roamer, all right, or just somebody who just kind of comes and goes as they please. With the Knight of Wands, we got Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who comes and goes as they please, but they're consistent with that. Like, you know what to look for with this person. So you know, like, they're going to come back, or you know they're going to reach out, or you know that they're going to eventually take some type of action. So this is somebody who you guys is finding is like very charismatic, fun to talk to, fun to look at. You know what I mean? They're entertaining. All right. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo. So some of y'all is somebody who you guys haven't gotten the connection off the ground with. Like, they may be dragging their feet, getting this connection to go past a certain point. If you guys are already interacted with them. If it's not, then it's somebody who's going to try to take it from a friend zone to a more passionate level between y'all. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Five of Wands. So it's somebody who's non-confrontational in reverse too. So it's somebody who's non-confrontational. They don't like to have to compete. They don't like to have to argue. This is somebody who's used to getting what they want with this Knight of Wands. They're used to like showing up and everybody just like, oh shit, they're here. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who's used to like showing up and people just kind of like fawning over them in a way. Yeah, with this Five of Wands kind of gives me that. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who's like, they're superficial in their pursuit when it comes to romance and relationships. It takes them a while to really like divulge how they feel about people. So they take their time, like slowly pacing. Maybe they message you here and there. And maybe they're entertaining. So maybe they're funny, they're witty, they say stuff that you like. You know what I mean? They can be creative in a way. And they have this, they have this way of talking where it's like, it's not sarcastic. It's like very vivid. Like, so maybe somebody has like a great vivid imagination or a great vivid memory. Like they remember like certain details at times. You're like, oh, how'd you remember that? You know what I mean? And sometimes they can fabricate those details too. Like, you know, you'd be like, did you do that? They'd be like, oh yeah, remember that time I texted you? I called you, you didn't say anything. You'd be like, when'd you call me? And then they do such a great job of a lying ass story that you believe it. You'd be like, did you? They'd be like, yeah, I text you on the phone and you didn't reply back. They'd be like, well, show me the message. You'd be like, oh, I deleted that. When you didn't reply back, I was like, man, fuck that. They never text you, but they would probably put it out there like they took some type of effort or energy into it. You're like, come on now, stop it. So there's somebody who could be a bullshitter at times, but they're used to getting what they desire anyway, maybe because they're attractive, because we do got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. These are only people who show up when they find you to be attractive. And it's somebody who likes you for more superficial reasons. Some of y'all, they like you because you guys are consistent. You're the more reliable partner. You're the more reliable friend. You're the one that they can count on. So they may be coming to you guys also maybe like a proposal, a business proposal, an opportunity they feel they can make some money. It may take a little while. If that's the case, it may take a little while on the back end. You're like, damn, when am I gonna get paid? Or like, when are you gonna like do what you said you're gonna do? Because the Knight of Cups gives me that, and the Knight of Wands are people who play themselves up sometimes to be bigger deals or bigger, better than what they really are, or like try to play the experience to be better than what it really is. You're like, damn, I thought you said it was gonna be this, and then they don't. Like, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who does do what they say they're gonna do. So I will say that. But with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they probably don't consistently do that. Hey there, Lakeisha. They probably don't consistently do that. It's giving that vibe where it's like they what they do consistently do is like start and stop with you. I kind of get that vibe. They consistently start the connection and then consistently stop the connection, or consistently create tension or issues with you. Like when they get angry, they just go away from you guys. This is somebody who's moody and sometimey. And with the Five of Wands in reverse, and yeah, and then we got the Hermit. So when you guys are not like playing into their fantasies or acting the way that they think you act, they ghost you or they get distant. You know what I'm saying? Or they just stop, like they stop maybe being as like charming, or stop being as like pleasant to be around. You know what I mean? They get moody. They get a little bit like overly confident at times, and they start getting a little judgy at times too. You're like, God damn. Like I didn't know that you was holding this type of like malicious like energy towards me. I thought it was cool. So you may feel this way about this person. Like they be switching up all the time. If I don't do what they want me to do, they be switching up. Like one day they're very affectionate, one day they're very like loyal, you know what I mean, doing stuff for you, helping you out, you know what I mean, showing up consistently. And then one day you just say something or do something that they don't like, and they're like, all right, watch this. They don't even tell you that it's going to happen. They just stop. They just go ghost. So some of y'all are somebody that you guys had a little conflict with, and they never said nothing. They never said that you rubbed them the wrong way. They never said that you made them angry. They didn't say anything. They just stopped. They just either ghosted y'all or they got distant, but they're feeling drawn towards y'all because y'all attractive to them. Y'all are fire to them. They find you to be the business or somebody who they can trust, somebody who they can rely on. So they may look at you as a confidant. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who either did something for you, or you did something for them, or they gave you a gift, or you gave them a gift, or something like that. This is somebody who doesn't want to have to like compete for you, though, if that makes sense. They don't do that competition thing. You know what I'm saying? So like if you got like other suitors or other people around, like don't tell them. Because it's somebody who would not put the time and the energy in if they feel like they need to like compete to like get your affection or get your attention. They're not with that shit. All right. So it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Virgo. And on a little razzle dazzle, it could be a Cancer. For some of y'all, they have a nice ass car, or they just have like a public reputation that like is respected and admired by a lot of people or by others, maybe in your environment, maybe in your community, wherever. They just seem to have like a good public image and reputation that people want to be around them for that reason. All right. So that could make them feel overly confident, overly attractive, and just kind of like sometimey at times. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to do what I want when I want. So thank you there, Linus Kitty. Ooh, piece of candy. Love it. Let's go, Leo. Now I guess I got to give you a good reading, huh? Ooh. Seven of Swords says Aquarius could be a Capricorn. So this is somebody who's going to be trying to get around you guys shortly. Trying to interact with you guys, maybe trying to be helpful, supportive, trying to be within your friend group. Maybe they follow you, or they're going to try to follow you. There's maybe somebody who's secretly following you or secretly watching you guys. But that Seven of Swords is like a tactical type of energy. All right. So some of y'all is going to be like a coworker, because that Three of Pentacles could be like a coworker, but it could also be somebody who's in your community or somebody who's in your friend group or somebody who you guys once worked with, you know what I mean, colleague or whatever. All right. So who's feeling drawn towards you guys? So with that Seven of Swords, this could be like somebody who's showing up for you when you don't really need them anymore. So it could be a Libra, it could be a Leo, just an attractive partner. It's also somebody who's like very indecisive about like maybe like what they want, what they desire when it comes to a partner. Nine of Wands. So this is somebody who's also afraid of like initiating with you. They find you guys to be attractive, but they're afraid to initiate with you. They don't really know what to say. So this is somebody who probably just watches you guys and is afraid of rejection. Four of Cups though, in reverse. So they're going to take an opportunity. Ace of Swords, though, Seven of Pentacles. So it's going to take them a little while with the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to take them a little while. I guess it's like they have to build up the confidence, build up the courage, you know what I mean, to like move this connection forward. Now, some of y'all, this may be somebody who encourages you. Like they may hype you up. With the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, this could be somebody who helps you up. They encourage you. They make you feel more confident. You know what I mean? Like if you have issues or want to make a decision. This is somebody who makes you feel confident about your decision making. So they're like, oh, nah, you good, Leo. You was right. So they like kind of boost you in that way too. I get that vibe, like somebody who boosts you, but also somebody who's like afraid of like crossing a certain line between y'all, crossing a boundary between y'all. They may, I have to say, they may have like there's somebody who either doesn't have a lot of pictures of themselves, or they have like a lot of pictures, but like they're older pictures. So they may not be like the newest updated pictures, but they have like pictures of themselves. If you have them on social media, I kind of feel like, you know what I mean, called to tell you that. Somebody who's usually at home, but they don't like being alone by themselves. So like they be like having friends over or having company over, or they just come over. They try to like invite themselves over because they be bored or because they don't have anything else going on. They're like, oh, I'm about to just come over. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm about to just reach out. You know what I mean? Like, because it seems like they don't have anything else going on. Like when they get bored, then they be like, let me go see what Leo doing. Let me message Leo. You know, some of y'all, they just miss y'all because I'm looking at that Cancer energy with the 4 cups. They just miss y'all. They feel like they missed out on y'all. They missed like a connection between y'all. They missed the intimacy or the closeness. They missed the friendship. They missed the socializing. You know what I mean? They missed the relationship between y'all. They miss it. They miss you guys being in their space, or they miss, I don't know, or they miss when you were in their space or something like that. There's somebody who doesn't want to initiate, though. They're afraid to initiate. You know what I mean? So they may be blaming y'all. Because I'm looking at the Ace of Swords with the 9 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. It's giving me like a 10 of Wands and a 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords could be intimidated, nervous, unsure. You know what I mean? Feeling like, what's the point? Even if I did, they may feel like it's hopeless. Like, even if I did reach out, she's not going to listen. He's not going to listen. But at the same time, the 10 of Wands in reverse could be somebody who's blaming you. Like, and at the same time, they don't want to seem too pressed. Like, they don't want to reach out and seem too pressed because, like, what if you weren't thinking about me? Like, what if you didn't want to hear from me? What if I'm annoying you? What if I'm bothering you? Like, they don't want to do that. They don't want to bother you. They don't want to annoy you. And they don't want to take the risk of, like, you not, like, accepting them. Like, what if you reject me? What if you block me? You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't know what to do with that. This is somebody who doesn't know what to do with failure. They can't stand failure. So this is somebody who doesn't want to be the one to initiate between y'all. They just want to, so this is what they're going to try to do for some of y'all. They're going to try to make themselves look the most appealing as possible, try to tempt you in that way to get you to make a move, to get you to like initiate conversation. You know what I mean? So they're going to try to like manipulate it in that way. And I don't say manipulate it because they're going to try to make it seem like they don't see it going anywhere and like they're not going to take any action and just kind of like leave it up to you if you want to. So if you don't want to, then, you know, then I guess you guys don't talk to each other, however long that may be. I did say earlier with that 4 cups that they'll take an opportunity, but I think what it is that, like, if they take it, it's going to take a while. But if you do it, then they'd be like, hey, they'd be hyped. They'd be excited. So this would be somebody who'd be excited to hear from you. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they be watching y'all because I got binge watching. So there's maybe somebody who binge watches y'all, or somebody who watches your page a lot, or looks at your pictures a lot, or rereads your messages a lot, or this would be somebody who, like, yeah, I said they was observing y'all, didn't I, earlier? I said they'd be observing y'all from a distance or look at, like, kind of like watching y'all secretly. So some of y'all, they be watching y'all secretly, observing y'all, looking at your page, looking at your pictures, shit like that. You know what I mean? But this is somebody who's afraid to approach you. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to get rejected. They don't want to be blocked, or they don't want to be shut down. You know what I mean? So they just be waiting on you to initiate, and it'd be killing them. It's killing them that you are not initiating. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's on edge right now. Like, damn it, when Leo going to reach out? Damn it, I want to reach out, but I'm not going to reach out. So, like, they're waiting on that. You know what I mean? This may be somebody you guys kind of view as a liar. If it's a past person, you may view them as a liar or not always divulging the truth. Like, they lie by omission. Like, maybe they got stuff going on, but they just don't tell you. So you'd be like, well, you didn't tell me that. You know what I mean? So it's like somebody who maybe just omits certain details that maybe you would have liked to know. You know what I'm saying? So it gives that type of vibe. Anyway, yeah. They may also have like a vision board. Maybe somebody who's into like vision boards or into like writing stuff down to try to remember stuff or to try to like encourage themselves. So, or they be having like the little sticky notes on their car or in their house or some shit on their mirrors and all that shit. Little like positive affirmations. So some of y'all, they do like positive affirmations and shit like that. Something like that. All right. So it could be a Leo, Libra, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. We got Capricorn. They may have an issue though with work. So maybe some of y'all, they work like a part-time job, have 2 jobs. Some of y'all just got a recent lump sum or they just got a promotion at their job. They seem to be like now having issues either managing their money or managing some type of lump sum that they had or managing some type of uptick that they had or some type of level up that they've gotten, whatever that may be. Also kind of feel like they have maybe they work 2 jobs or they work 2 things, because kind of with the 2 of Pentacles, it's like juggling. I go from one thing to the next. So some of y'all, they maybe left a relationship and then they're coming to you. So it could be a rebound thing. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Mom, what are you, Mama? I'm online, bro. I'll call you back. Thanks, Mom. Okay. All right, so that was that. I gave you those signs. I did. Cancer. Cancer. All right. So Cancer. Who's being drawn to you right now? Ooh, somebody who feels like they missed out on y'all. They be thinking about y'all a whole lot when they be by themselves. Could be a Cancer, could be a Gemini. So there's somebody who, if you do talk to them, they don't really take the opportunity to like express what's on their mind and what's on their heart. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's maybe a business owner. We got the King of Pentacles. And if it's not a business owner, there's somebody who's very stable with money, very mature with their investments. This could be somebody who you guys maybe settle down with or want to settle down with, or somebody, yeah, here we go, 9 of Cups. So maybe a person that either sees you as their wish fulfillment, or you're going to see them as your wish fulfillment. They seem to have a lot of monetary success, stuff that you would be able to use, stuff that would maybe make you feel comfortable in a connection. Ah, yes, of course, you're a Cancer. You guys definitely would feel comfortable with this person because they're stable. They have all that you would need for you guys to build a family. I can see it now. All right, so we got the Hangman here. So this is somebody who sees you guys as holier than thou. I ain't ignore my mom. Don't start that there, Lana. Don't start that. I just was texting her. I told her I'm gonna call her back. Don't start no stuff in my chat. Log off. Go get you a snack or something. All right. So anyway, so this is somebody who probably want to invest with y'all, invest into a more serious connection between y'all, or this is somebody who's like a sugar dad, sugar mom to y'all, or something like that. If it's not like a sugar mom or sugar dad, then they're just like, I don't know. They want to invest in a connection in a more serious level. All right. Yeah, 5 of Swords. So some of y'all, they're going to want to try to clear the air between y'all. So it could be Aquarius. They want to clear the air between y'all. They may be very mature. If they're not necessarily like great with money, then they're mature. Star in reverse. They kind of feel like it's hopeless though. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this may be somebody who feels like the connection between y'all is hopeless, but they want to say something. They want to get some stuff off their chest. Maybe they have some type of resentment towards you guys. Like some of y'all have walked away, or they walked away from y'all, but now they're kind of like, damn, why did I walk away? Ooh, thank you so much, Kim Priestess. Piece of candy. So some of y'all, they may have like wondered, like, damn, why did I walk away from them? Like, wow, like, what was that about? You know what I mean? Like, why do we end this connection? So some of y'all, they kind of want to renew the connection, but they also kind of feel like it would be hopeless. Like, they feel like the opportunity of this even going anywhere now was like almost gone and forgotten. They may even feel like you've forgotten them. With that 8 of Swords earlier, they kind of feel like you guys forgotten them. So they want you to think about them again. They think about you a lot. And so this is what that is. With the 5 of Swords, it's sometimes doubting their moves, their actions. Like, damn, was that a good move leaving this connection? Like, maybe I shouldn't have. You know what I mean? So for somebody else, maybe a connection that was a little lackluster. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they didn't like necessarily put the effort, the time, the energy. They weren't consistent. They weren't showing up for you the way that you showed up for them. They could feel that way. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you may feel defensive towards them, but like maybe you're not as defensive anymore. You know what I mean? Because you kind of looked at where their perspective is coming from. Because I just see that Hangman earlier, where maybe you're starting to see them like in a different light, in a new light, where maybe you're starting to see like who they really are, how they really are, or like why they are. Or maybe you just keep seeing this person in a perfectionistic light. So it could be a Pisces, somebody who you guys just kind of see in a perfectionistic light, where like they can't do no wrong. And even if they do you wrong, you're able to look past it. You're like, that's my boo, or that's bae, or that's my baby mama, baby dad, or that's my crush, or you know what I mean? Like you kind of see them in that light. This may be somebody who you guys have like lingered around for a while. They've been around for a while with that Hangman there. And the Knight of Pentacles, they've been around for a while, but they just never took action. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, this is somebody who's an aspiring star, or somebody who's recently had a glow up. Either they lost weight, or they have fluctuations with their weight, or some shit like that. Or they're trying to get into entertainment, or with somebody who's used to having a lot of attention, and maybe they're not like as popular as they once were at one time, or something like that. I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Star. So maybe they had like a popularity about them, but maybe it's like past tense. It's not there anymore, but like they still have that like recognition. Like they could be like an ex-NBA player. Maybe they don't play NBA no more, but like they're like, oh shit, that's Karl Malone. You know what I mean? Carmelo don't play ball no more, but like he's a star. Or like an ex-president. I don't think it's an ex-president for y'all, but like, who knows? Who knows who may watch these? You know what I mean? Who knows? So maybe they're like, they had like some type of celebrity status at one point. Some of y'all they're trying to get to that point. Others of you, they already had it at one point, and then they kind of like faded to black, or they just like stopped putting the time, the energy, effort into it. This is somebody who wants to offer you guys an opportunity to work together though. So some of y'all it's a romantic thing, and others of y'all it's going to be a creative project or a work project. Somebody's going to be trying to help you guys make some money. They may depend on you though to make the money. Like they may kind of feel like if I get you to work with me, that we'll be able to make more money. So some of y'all, they may try to include you as like a team or a part of like a squad. Like, yo, we're going to get some money together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to do this. It could be a job. You know what I mean? This may be a job that you guys thought you guys would never get or never get a call back from. With this Knight of Pentacles, it just took a little while for you to get the reply. But you guys are about to get an offer from them or get the opportunity from them to do something. They're going to initiate, but they're just a little afraid or timid about initiating because they really don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. They don't really feel like you got them or like they got you. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those. I do get them to have like an attractive body, even if they were overweight, even if they were really frail or really skinny. There's somebody who has like an attractive body in some way, or at least they know how to like. There was this lady I used to talk to or date at one time, and she was older than me, and she was always telling me about like how women and men do it too, how like men are sucking their stomach and like poke out their chest so you can think that he's stronger than what he is. Like if you ever look, just look. I promise you. Like I know it because I'm a man, so when I see other men do it, I'm like, all you gotta do is just go to the gym, bro. What you'll see them do is this. So men will do this thing. They'll have their arm back like this, so it makes it look like their chest is wider than what it is. You know what I mean? And then women that have those little angles. You know the joke that we have about y'all with all the angles. They have the little angles and shit. So it'd be a man that has like a little. You know what I mean? They be trying to like show that they big. So maybe they even like curl their arm or whatever. And if it's a woman, they do whatever they do. You know what I mean? She's good with her angle. So even if she doesn't have like the thickest body, the fattest ass, the biggest boobs, the prettiest face, the whatever the case may be, she knows her angles. So she knows how to present her body in a way that looks appealing to you. All right. So anyway, it could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody who also they're looking for somebody who's low maintenance, somebody who like isn't going to be like breaking the bank. Even though you got the King of Pentacles, this is somebody who does not look like. This could be one of two things. One, they either want to be the person that like controls you with money, or two, they want somebody who they don't have to like give a whole lot to. They want you to have some type of independence, and then they just be like adding a little bit into whatever you got going on. Like if you already run a business, to be like, okay, I help you with your business. If you already, I don't know, whatever you're working on, they kind of want to like help out, but they don't want you to depend on them. Like, whoa, don't depend on me. You know what I mean? Like I'm here because I want to be generous, but like don't make it an obligation. That's what it is. This person doesn't want to be obligated. They kind of like their singlehood. It's just stuff that they don't like doing on their own, whatever that may be, which could be like maybe washing their clothes, maybe paying her bills. Like maybe she don't like paying her own bills. Maybe she don't like, taking her car to the shop. Maybe he don't like doing his own hair, like if he has hair, or, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's something that you could do for them that they don't like to do for themselves. That's what it is. All right. So, and they may also wear a lot of luxury clothes or designer clothes too. They may be kind of dripped out or kind of fancy too. I wanted to tell y'all that. Okay. Let's get over here. All right, so Gemini. Hey, Tommy Tom, please make sure that you come back to this reading. Like just like save it or some shit, screenshot this topic, and then whatever sign that I just did, look at the seasons. Just look at the seasons or look at the signs that I said. The signs that I said are the seasons that this stuff can happen. Look at it. So if it didn't happen in Aquarius season, then it may happen in Pisces season. And if it didn't happen in Pisces season, maybe there was a Taurus season. It's going to happen in one of those seasons. And when it happens in one of those seasons, come on right back, Tommy. Come on right back and let everybody know that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right? Thank you. Thank you in advance. Okay, so anyway, Gemini, who's being drawn towards you? Who is it? Ooh, it's going to be an attractive partner. So this may be somebody you guys are going to see as your ideal partner. Could be a Libra, could be a Taurus. So somebody who's sensual, soft, gentle. They value you, they respect you, but for some reason they're afraid of rejection. Got the Knight of Wands, Magician. So they don't really feel like they can create something between y'all. So this is somebody who really wants to rush into a relationship with y'all because they find you guys to be the most attractive partner that they've had, or like a real level up when it comes to connections. All right, so it could be a Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Sag. This may be somebody who's foreign. They may also have there may be like a language barrier in some way. So maybe they talk in a way that's like different from you. Maybe it's slang. I kind of get like a slang vibe. Like they kind of get like a bougie, or like, I don't know, it's just an accent. Maybe it's an accent. Gives like they have like a different way of talking to y'all. I kind of say slang, but it could be an accent, because the temperance with any Sagittarius energy gives me like a foreigner or somebody who's not from your area. So they could be like an implant, like maybe they came from another city or another town or something like that. They're kind of like, you know what I mean? Anyway, it seems to be somebody who's living a high life or living a good, comfortable life. All right, they may have one time been married, or they may be married. This seems to be such a great partner that I'd be surprised if they weren't in a relationship. But if they're not in a relationship, then this is somebody who's kind of like doubting that you would see them as your ideal partner. Ten of Swords, they're intimidated. Ooh, and the Five of Swords. So some of y'all, if you guys are in a relationship, this is somebody who's like threatened by your partner. You know what I mean? And kind of wants to like come in between the relationship that you already have. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Libra, could be a Gemini, Sag. Yeah, there we go. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, they have a great way of talking. So this is somebody who has a nice voice. You like them. You like the way that they talk, but you also find them to be attractive. Like they have all the characteristics you would want in a long-term partner. So this is somebody who also sees that in you. So that's why this person would like, that's why they're intimidated, because they already take you seriously. And this is somebody who doesn't want to get it wrong. With the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, this is somebody who doesn't want to get it wrong. That would make it like a 15 of Swords. A 15 of Swords would be like a 6 of Swords. So there's somebody who's looking to transition the relationship between y'all, or at least wants to have a good conversation that they feel will flow between y'all. And this would be somebody who's listening to whatever it is that you say. So maybe they eavesdrop, but this is also somebody who probably like switches their story around to try to seem not to be like they're too difficult to deal with. Like this may be somebody who's complex and difficult to live with or difficult to deal with, because I've seen that Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse is somebody who's usually hard to live with or hard to deal with. You're like, man, they're really annoying. They easily annoy you. You easily annoy them. They're always rushing to get shit done. They're rude. They're vulgar. They're bold. They do stuff that without thinking, impulsive. You're like, why the fuck? And with the Ten of Swords, it's maybe somebody who frustrates you. You know what I mean? Annoys you. And it's like, God damn. You know what I mean? And if it's not a new person, I mean, if it's not a past person, it's a new person who's just intimidated to talk to you guys. They don't really know what to say to y'all. With the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, it's a difficulty communicating with you. They overthink what they would say to you. It's like, well, what would I say to this person? Like they look like the perfect catch to me. Like this looks like my one and only, like what it could be for me. They kind of already imagine you to be somebody who they can settle down with. So that's why this person is feeling drawn towards you guys. They just don't know what to say. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. Some of y'all, they are staying at a distance. With the Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, they are staying at a distance. There's a Ten of Wands. So there's somebody who doesn't want to seem pressed either, because we got Two of Wands, we got Ten of Wands, and Eight of Wands. They don't want to seem pressed either. So they're going to give you mixed signals. They're going to give you mixed signals, because one day they're going to be very pressed, very devoted, very passionate, putting in some effort, and then the next day they're going to be like falling back, because they don't want to seem like they're too pressed. So some days you'll be getting a lot of communication, a lot. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, you'll be getting a lot of communication, a lot. And then maybe you may say something that maybe that catches them off guard, or say something that maybe like rubs them the wrong way, and then they'll stop for a little bit. But then they'll come right back, because it's somebody who doesn't enjoy talking to you or enjoys like seeing you. They're just overly confident, because we got a Queen of Wands in reverse. They're just overly confident. You know what I mean? So it's a relationship that for some of y'all that got off the ground, that didn't get off the ground, it stopped. It started, it stopped. It just didn't get off the ground. But with the Two of Wands, they get distracted a lot. They get distracted by a lot of different shit. Maybe because they travel, or they just get they get a lot of messages from other people. With that Eight of Wands, they're used to getting a lot of like messages or comments or flattery from other people. So like if you didn't hear from them, or they didn't reach out to you, they're like, yo, you. Some of y'all maybe like at the bottom of the, like, you know how like on Instagram or like any social media, like if you have like a social media that's like popping, like somebody may reach out to you, and then like 3 other people may reach out, and then that person that reached out first is probably at the bottom of the list, and you may never see them. So that's why I was kind of getting that vibe, like this may be somebody who like has a lot of people that message them, a lot of people that call them, a lot of people that interact with them, and you may get missed. Like they may miss you. They don't mean to, but they may miss you. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who you may even feel like resentment towards, because maybe you feel like they're avoiding you, or you feel like they're not like paying you any attention, or you feel like they're like getting distracted whenever you're trying to talk to them. Like, so maybe this is somebody who's like always on their phone too. If you know them, they're like always on their phone. always like, or they use their phone a lot. It's one or two. One or two, they're always either using their phone a lot or they're always on it in general, which is like the same thing. If I say they're always on their phone, they're always using their phone, it's the same thing. But I don't know. I guess there was like a differentiation between that. All right. Anyway, I'm somebody who needs a lot of time to like lay down, rest. So maybe they're always very busy with this 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands. They're always very busy. They have issues multitasking. So like they can't do 2 things at once. That's why. So like if you message this person and they don't reply back, I guess you just have to message them again. You know what I mean? This may be somebody you guys don't want to seem too pressed about because they don't want to seem pressed and you don't want to seem pressed. So this may be somebody who you're like, I don't know. If they didn't reach out to me by now, I'm not about to reach out with them either. They get distracted. They have other shit going on. So that's what you need to know. It's not like they're trying to ignore you, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. It just kind of seems like this is somebody who's like, they're used to the affection. They're used to the attention. They're used to the admiration of others. They're used to people seeing them as a catch, seeing them as a trophy. They're used to being flirted with. They're used to being hit on day in and day out. So like if you want some attention or you want this person to acknowledge you or I don't know, wait, if they're drawn to you, that makes no sense. Maybe that's why, because it's the Empress. This person may feel like you need to reach out to me. You know what I mean? It's like, because I'm thinking they're feeling drawn to you, but yet in their mind, you need to reach out to them. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand. All right. Anyway, so this may be somebody who's waiting on you guys to reach out, waiting on communication between you guys. That's what I'm kind of feeling like. This is somebody who doesn't want to do too much. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Gemini, Aries, Leo. Yeah. We got Leo in reverse. Yeah. And we got this is somebody who's too confident in their attractiveness. They're used to it. They're like, yo, people always reach out to me. People are always coming for me. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say, Gemini? What do you want me to do? So this is somebody who's actually waiting on y'all, but they feel drawn towards you, but waiting on you to reach out. Make it make sense. So, all right. I did say it was Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Yeah. Oh, and then because the 5 of Swords is here, this is somebody who does a lot of shit talking. They be having a lot of sarcasm. They always need the last word. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who like can over talk you, double talk you, any of that. You know what I'm saying? Any of that type of shit. So, yeah. I get it. All right. So anyway, Taurus. Let's get on this one. Taurus. Who's being drawn towards you? So this could be somebody who feels humbled by you. Could be a Leo. Could be a Sag. So it's maybe somebody who's overly arrogant, overly confident, and they may feel humbled by you guys. Yeah, go yeah, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it's somebody who's super confident. They may be younger than y'all, but I also seen that Knight of Wands and that Queen of Wands earlier. So this is a very passionate type of person. Maybe somebody who lives a very active lifestyle, kind of free-spirited as well. They may be very funny. And that this one's a funny one. They may be very funny too. And it's somebody who does the most. They have no problem acting out, trying to get the attention of others. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's they do whatever it takes to stand out. They have no issue with that. They're like, you know, if I gotta act the fool, I'm gonna act the fool, and I feel like I'm right if I have to. So like they don't feel like they have to restrain themselves often. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, because I've seen the Knight of Wands reverse, some of y'all that are coming back. This is somebody who's feeling like they need to come back because they feel like other people are attracted to you. Other people are trying to take their spot. So if this is somebody who's coming back, this is somebody who's coming back to fight for their spot. Like, this reminds me of a story about my daughter. I tell you, because it's very similar to this. So my daughter, when she was young, maybe like 2, 3, she had these little Lego blocks. They, you know, the big ones that they put together. So it's only like 6 to 10 of them together. She would put the little blocks together, and then she'll build them, and then she'll put them down. And then if she put them down, she'll go play with another toy. And I'll see them, and then I'll go get them, and I'll be like messing with them. And she'll come in, and so like she'll build whatever she built, but then I come in, and she'll put them down. Then I come and I grab them, and I build whatever I want. She'll come and be like, "No, these are mine." And then she'll break whatever I was building, throw them on the floor, and then leave the toy. She didn't really want the toy. She just didn't want me to play with it. I'm like, so that's what this is. This is somebody who's attracted to you. They just don't want other people to be attracted to you. No, this is mine. That's how they feel about y'all. They're possessive and jealous over you guys. All right, but this is somebody who's overly confident too and doesn't feel like they need to chase you. So this is like you humbled them because maybe you're not chasing them. Maybe you're not pursuing them. They probably expected some of y'all to hear from you by now. Because I kind of get that vibe with that 6 of Wands. Yeah, So some of y'all are gonna unexpectedly take a risk towards y'all too, to try to like point. You know what I mean? I was gonna say point the finger at you, but I don't know. Maybe they're gonna try to point the finger at you, but I was also kind of feeling like they're gonna take an opportunity to try to express some type of love or concern for you guys, and it's out of concern too. So they may be just checking to see like, hey, what are you up to, Taurus? You okay? I just checking to make sure you was all right. You know what I mean? I ain't here for you. It's really just them trying to keep their foot in the door, like, chill. Don't get no new ideas that I know all these other people are attracted to you. Don't get no ideas that you fitting to go somewhere. Not at all, my friend. So the Knight of Wands reverse is somebody who finally sees you guys as more passionate, more sexual. You know what I mean? Just from time to time, they come and go as they please in their mind. When I show up, I'm gonna show up. Like they're confident in that way. Like when I show up, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna rock Taurus world. I know Taurus want to sleep with me. I know Taurus want to hear from me. I know they'd be excited to hear from me. Like this person is like overly confident. They're like quite sure that this is what you want from them. I got a lot of Leo energy. Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. Yeah, so this may be somebody who's generous with you or wants to be generous. They may break from you though. I don't know. I wouldn't say that because with the Queen of Cups, nah, I wouldn't say they break from you. I'm not gonna say that. Nah, this is somebody who kind of like when they give with a purpose. They give with a purpose. So like this is somebody who like when they give you stuff, they only give you stuff when they feel like they care about you. So like when they have real feelings and emotions, then they want to share with you. Now they want to build you up. So this is somebody who's intending to build you up. That's why they're feeling drawn towards you, or they missed when you were doing that to them, when you were building them up. So that might be what it is too. They missed maybe the effort that you put in. They missed that maybe you guys were pursuing them. Maybe you guys did chase them at one time. Maybe you guys messaged them a lot more first than they did. Maybe they, I don't know, you were doing something because now they want to put in more effort or more energy now to kind of like make up for it. And I don't want to say like a makeup, but maybe it is with this Taurus. I mean, with Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, they may want to invest into the relationship more equally, or at least show that they're being a little bit more committed or fair-minded when it comes to the connection. You know what I mean? And that's probably them trying to prove their point that they'll stay around, that they're going to always be here. Even if they kind of come and go, they just kind of prove a point. Like, I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to bring you value. I always see value in this connection. I appreciate you. That's what it is. They're going to try to show you a token of appreciation. That's what it is. All right, so it's somebody who's excited to talk to you, passionate, you know what I mean? They may be very creative or skilled at something. They may have like a natural skill, talent for something, which could just be like drawing attention. Like maybe they're good at like drawing crowds of people. Maybe they're good at like, you know, drawing the attention at a party, at a club. Maybe they're good at like being a hostess. You know what I mean? Any of that. They kind of give that vibe. You know what I'm saying? So they care about you guys on a more unconditional level. So this is somebody who wants to nurture the relationship between y'all. They want to equally invest into the connection. They just want to kind of like randomly just do it. Just out of nowhere. They just kind of like want to randomly start putting energy in or just trying to get busy. Show you that they're being busy in the relationship. Like, look, I'm being persistent. That's what they're going to do. Out of nowhere, they're just going to start being more persistent. You're like, like, what happened? Like, what made you just start doing that? You know what I mean? Some of y'all, because they feel like you guys are getting away or feel like you guys are about to get away because they feel like too many people are trying to get your attention. Too many people are trying like around you. So this is somebody who's coming in like, bag back, bitch, bag back, boy. That's my girl. That's my man. Bag back. Hold on. So they're going to be like making themselves known. This would be like them replying, commenting, tweeting, whatever the fuck they do. Call you, leave a voicemail. You know what I mean? Like who leaves voicemails these days? I did have this one girl who used to do that. And that was actually kind of romantic because nobody leaves voicemails. So like she would leave voicemails and I still got those voicemails. I was like, you know what? Nobody ever does that. So like she left voicemails. So this may be somebody who like leaves you voicemails or leaves you like they leave a lasting impression in some way. That's their intention. There's no timestamps during the live. Not that I know of, but if there's a way that we can do that, Dev, you got to put me on right now because I didn't know that we could do timestamps during the live. You know what I mean? So, Dev, if we could do that, you need to put that information right now in the chat so we can know that we could put timestamps during the live because I didn't know that. All right. So anyway, yeah, they're gonna be trying to, you know what I mean? Some of y'all are gonna try to break down your walls or try to break down your guard. You know what I mean? They want you to put that guard down. You know what I'm saying? So. And they're going to try to be a little bit more like gentler with you, more receptive, listening to your feelings. You know what I mean? Trying to even express their feelings to try to connect with you in that way too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Dan Right is alive. You thought it was, Dev, you thought this was a motherfucker? You thought it was a video? Damn. I do a great job too. Anyway, let me give you some. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. Somebody who has a lot of options. Some of y'all, they already married though. Or this is somebody who like, like is non-committal, but like they keep up like a good public image of like doing the right thing, of being socially responsible. So some of y'all, they may already be in a relationship or already married or already committed, but like they're giving to other people, so they be investing in other relationships. Because I do got that Fool here, which means that this could be somebody who engages in risky behavior. And that Knight of Page of Wands, that same energy, risky, like, you know, impulsive behavior. They just kind of do what excites them, do what like interests them. When they feel like it, they will. So this is somebody like when they feel like it, they will. They're overly confident in that way. All right. So Aries, let's get it. Okay, Aries. Who's being drawn towards you right now? Oh, it's a Capricorn. It's a Capricorn. Somebody else going to be somebody who's in the industry, somebody who's very popular, somebody who has a very sexually attractive body. Because we got the Devil and we got the Star. So it's somebody who has a very attractive body. Also, this may be somebody who you guys are viewing as like a wish come true, or like somebody who you would like, I don't know, I was going to say some of y'all may aspire to be like them. So maybe like that. Or people aspire to be like this person. So it can be that too. So whatever. I don't know. It's maybe somebody who's into like drinking. I was thinking of a dancer. So maybe they do like stripping or like OnlyFans, or they do something maybe a little sexual in a way where they show their body a lot, or they just use their body to make money, or they use their appearance to make money, or they use their appearance to draw people in, or something like that. It could be an Aries, could be Aquarius. This is somebody who's a free-spirited person. This is somebody who you don't take serious, or somebody who doesn't take anybody serious. Because we got the Fool here with the Emperor in reverse. Some of y'all, this is an older person. So like you got like an old man or an old woman who don't take people serious. That's kind of funny, because that's not the traditional way. But with the Fool here is somebody who's non-traditional. So it's somebody who doesn't like, they don't believe in outdated traditions or values. They try to outgrow, or they did outgrow some type of value system that they've had at one time. At one time, it's somebody who was stuck. Maybe they needed things to go their way, and if it doesn't go their way, then they don't put any time, no energy, no effort into relationships. So there's somebody who's maybe becoming a little bit more open-minded towards you guys, and now starting to be like one to like just take a risk, or just kind of go with like just can see what happens with the relationship without feeling like intimidated about it needing to be a certain way. So there's somebody who's now maybe willing to like just go with it, like okay, let's just see. So they may be seeing you as like maybe not their usual type, but they're like fuck it, let's just see what happens. You know what I mean? They find you guys to be sexually attractive or sexually desirable. All right, so of course, thanks Silent Priestess for being here. Yeah, there we go. We got the Hierophant reverse. So this is somebody who's not your usual type. Some of y'all, they may be into like they do like a non-traditional job or non-traditional like hobbies, works, stuff like that they're engaged in. We got the World here. So some of y'all may meet this person online, or you did meet them online, or they're in your environment, your community. So it could be a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn. I do get this attractive body with this person. So it's somebody who likes to show off their body, or somebody who's just like very attractive in a physical sense. And that may be like their calling card. That may be what they're known. I kind of get like a browner, tanner skin, or like a lighter skin, which could be, okay, so that's all the skins pretty much. It's either dark or lighter skin, so whatever. All right, so anyway, I get like looser clothes or form-fitting clothes. So this may be also somebody who's into like psychiatry or psychology, or they've been at their job for a long time. I think you spent a lot of time with this person too, with the Ten of Pentacles. That's a Virgo energy, Two of Wands. So it could be a distance in between y'all. Or this is somebody who's preparing, strategizing to maybe try to have a commitment with you guys, or try to settle down with you guys, or try to like move in with you guys. So maybe you guys are moving in with this person. They feel drawn towards you guys, even though you guys aren't their usual type. They feel like maybe setting roots. No, not setting roots. Establishing something with you that maybe like stands the test of time. Now, some of y'all have already spent a lot of time with them because the Ten of Pentacles is here. But if it is, this is somebody who's actually trying to heal, like not heal the connection. They're trying to maybe expand the connection between y'all. Maybe make it maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe open up the boundaries. Maybe at one time you guys had certain boundaries that was like okay or not okay. Because remember I said that earlier about the Emperor reverse, that they have like some outdated values or outdated systems, traditions that they still kind of like, that they're like getting over, that they're not like, they're trying to stay new age. So like if it's a man or a woman, they're trying to do things the new age way. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who's like trying not to care too much, trying not to be too stiff or too rigid about like what can and can't happen. So this is somebody who like feels drawn towards you just to kind of like see what can happen. Traditionally, this is somebody who has like a regular routine or schedule that they always try to do, but like when you show up, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna get off that beaten path because it's Aries. So to them, to you, or to them, somebody's a big deal here because we got Sagittarius, the Temperance energy. So some of y'all is like a big deal to this person, all right? Or they're a big deal to you. They could be a mentor or like an unofficial mentor. Like maybe you see them from time to time in passing, and maybe you watch them, maybe you observe them. You're like, oh, okay, I like what they did. You know what I mean? I'm going to do that. They could be very creative, and sometimes it could be very spiritual because we got the Hierophant and the Temperance. So maybe they are very spiritual. Some of y'all, it's like a non-traditional spiritual, which could be tarot, but it could also be like astrology. It could be, I don't know. I don't know. There's other shit. I just know tarot and astrology, so that's all I'll say when I say non-traditional. But it could be anything. It could be a non-traditional type of like spiritual practice that some of them have. If it's not like a non-traditional, I kind of feel like they make money in a non-traditional way. So like the business they run may not be like a 9-to-5 business, but it makes money. Because we got 10 of Pentacles here, and the Temperance. It's somebody who's good at. It's a lucky go-getter. Like they just take action, take risk, and shit just be happening for them. Like there's no rhyme or reason for why this person does what they do, but like it just be working out. And like if I didn't know them, I would be kind of jealous of them because of like why? Why you can just do what you want to do and it just be working out? But that's how it was seen with this person. They just kind of do what they do and it just be working out. So, you know what I mean? Now if this is like this may be somebody who either recently left a relationship too, like a long-standing relationship, because I was getting that too with this 10 of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse and the Fool. They may have recently just left a relationship, and this may be somebody who's drawn to you because maybe you're not like their past partner. Like you may not be their usual type, but you're probably not like who they were just dealing with. You seem to be easier to get along with. You have healthier boundaries. You seem to be a lot more transparent than whoever they were dealing with. You know what I mean? They like having you around. You know, you make the vibes good. The vibes are good with y'all because we got the Temperance here. The vibes are good. Some of y'all, it could be like a stable, happy household, happy home type of thing because of the Temperance and this 10 of Pentacles. Like this may be somebody who helps once they increase your money or increase their status or increase your status by like being together. They want to be seen together, or they want to be seen together. But they're also strategizing. Oh, some of y'all are strategizing to have a baby with y'all, or have y'all pregnant, or to get married. Because we got the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. This gives me like a marriage, and we got the Hierophant, so it gives me like a marriage. But like this person doesn't seem like that. But with the 7 of Swords, it's like this person's being deceptive. They're not really telling you what they intend or what they're seeing down the line with some of y'all. So some of y'all, it's like down the line, I kind of see something happening. So some of y'all are going to take a risk to either try to like do a joint venture with y'all, because the 10 of Pentacles, which could be like a business. So it's like I'm planning, I'm strategizing. I'm just going to take this random risk. I'm going to invite you to do something together, and then I'm going to try to connect with you and see what can happen. I'm just going to try to go with the flow. And if you feel me like I feel you, then we're going to start something new. And I'm going to try to always be around you. And it's some of y'all is because they see that other people are orbiting y'all. Like they feel like you guys just be attracting people and y'all don't even be trying. So they'd be like, I need to make a move on Aries quick before somebody else like snatches you up. Because they feel like you just be having other people around you. Like you got a lot of people orbiting you, or a lot of people that know you because of the Temperance. Like the Temperance in the world gets like you're a big deal in an environment, or you're a big deal in your community, or a big deal at your office, at your job, wherever the fuck you be at. You're a big deal to them. You know what I mean? So some of y'all is maybe somebody you've known over a course of time, but maybe you guys never crossed that line because the world is here. That means they want to take a risk to cross a line, to cross a boundary, to open up and see what can happen. That's what this person is feeling drawn to y'all to do, to like act unusual with you. With the Hierophant reverse, it's a breaking of a pattern or a traditional way of doing things. So even if it's a woman, this would be a woman who would take the first risk or take the action towards you. Even if this is a man, or even if this was a job, maybe you didn't even apply for the job. A job reaches out to you. That could be like the non-traditional way. The job reaches out to you like, hey, I know you didn't apply, but like, we think that you would be a great fit if you were to like apply here. So some of y'all could be like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, I kind of feel like it's also like a job, like a experience that you guys maybe want to experience. That would be a big deal. It'd be a life-changing experience that you may have with this person. This may be somebody who gives you either more exposure, either in like the dating field, or like more exposure in your career, or something like that. Like they have like a lot of like great wisdom that they can give to you and share with you that increase the quality of life around you. So there's somebody who does want to like make your life better just by being around, but it's just like maybe the way that they go about doing it isn't what you'd be used to due to maybe your previous partners. Maybe your previous partners were users. Maybe they sucked like following your boundaries. Maybe they weren't stable. Maybe they depended on you more. Any of that. This person doesn't do that. This person is like, they make a way for themselves, and they're used to people spoiling them, giving to them. But for some reason with you, they seem to like, you know, I was gonna say part the Red Sea. So in a way, they kind of like make a way for y'all that they wouldn't make for others. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're feeling drawn towards y'all. Some of y'all, they're feeling drawn towards you to make a way for you that they wouldn't have made for others. So it's something like that. All right. So it could be a Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius. Yeah, a very attractive partner though, or a very attractive person. I said Capricorn earlier, right? I think I did. Thank y'all so much. Tomorrow I'm gonna have my new mic out, so I hope that's gonna be very good. My nose itching like a motherfucker. So somebody talk about my boy. They talking about your boy. So tomorrow I know I'm gonna bring out my new mics. I got these new mics. They Bluetooth. We're gonna see if they work tomorrow though. I think they should, because I definitely spent a little penny on them, pretty penny. So hopefully if it don't get loud with these mics, then I'm gonna have to go and get I'm gonna have to order another mic. I keep like getting these other mics. I be wondering, like, when people be doing, when they be having their readings and they be having like that big mic, the one that be like a MTV award mic or some shit. I be wondering if it be attached to a phone or if it be attached to a camera. You get what I'm saying? New money coming? Oh yeah, for sure. New money is coming. You have no idea. You have no idea, cooks. Money is coming. Anyway, thank y'all so much for the support. Thanks for being here. Thanks for, rocking and rolling with your boy. I enjoyed. I had fun as always. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow. I plan to be here again tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen. You say I need the streamer mic, bro. Yeah, I do need it. But how do I know it's a streamer mic? Like, I be shopping on Amazon, but like if you saying there's another place, like DM me, Dev. Don't you follow me on Instagram? Hit me on the gram, and so that way I can know if you be. I think you follow me on the gram, but if you don't follow me on the gram, hit me on the gram, and then tell me about this mic, because I'm curious. Because if this mic don't do it, then I gotta get another mic, and I gotta do this all over again. I don't care. We're gonna get it right. Don't matter how many times we do it. As a Capricorn, I'm either gonna get it wrong 100 times, or I'm gonna get it right 100 times. So if I get it wrong 100 times, don't you worry, because on that next swing, I'm about to go up 100 times, and it's on. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all again. I love y'all much. Thank y'all all for the donations. It was well worth the time anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm gone.